Have you ever hit rock bottom? Have you ever felt like everything was falling apart? Like the whole world had turned its back on you? Have you ever looked up at the sky in silence, not knowing if anyone was really listening? This is a story about faith, but not blind or religious faith. It's the kind of faith born out of despair, the kind of faith that takes shape when there's nothing left. And yet, you still believe. You believe that something greater is guiding you, that there's a purpose, that you are not alone. Today, I want to show you that faith has a power that science can't explain. That faith can lift people from the deepest pain and carry them toward victory. Imagine a woman, a single mother, 3 children, unemployed, behind on rent, no electricity, an empty fridge. She looks into her children's eyes, trying to hide the desperation. And in the silence of the night, she cries, alone, with no one, just her and God. She has no answers, no solutions, just faith. And it's that faith that keeps her from giving up. Every day, she wakes up and does whatever she can, knocks on doors, hands out resumes, washes laundry for neighbors, takes any job. She prays. She asks. She gives thanks, even without seeing results. That's the kind of faith that moves mountains. It's not the absence of pain. It's the choice to keep going even when your heart is bleeding. One day, after months of struggle, she gets a phone call. A job offer, temporary, simple, but enough to feed her children. And then, something shifts inside her. It wasn't just the job. It was a sign that she wasn't alone. Faith begins to bear fruit. One by one, small miracles begin to happen. A food basket, a neighbor offering a ride, a school that opens a scholarship for her eldest child. She keeps fighting. But now, with more strength, her faith didn't erase the problems, but it gave her the courage to face them. And when you have courage, nothing is impossible. How many stories like this happen every day? Far from cameras, without applause, without likes, ordinary people living extraordinary battles, sustained only by something invisible. Faith, the faith of someone caring for a sick loved one and refusing to give up. The faith of someone battling addiction and choosing to fight one more day. The faith of someone who has lost everything and still looks up to the sky. That kind of faith doesn't live only in churches or temples. It lives in the heart of those who believe, even when everything says they shouldn't. Have you ever noticed that the strongest people are often the ones most broken inside? They smile, they help others, but they carry deep scars. And even so, they stand tall. That's faith. Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting even when you don't understand. It's walking in the dark, believing there is a path. It's pushing forward even when the pain feels unbearable. And the most incredible part? Faith is contagious. It inspires. It lights up places where there used to be only darkness. Now, stop and think. What keeps you going on the hard days? What gets you out of bed when everything feels lost? The answer might already be inside you. In your story. In your ability to start again. In your faith. Faith doesn't need to be big. It just needs to be real. Jesus said that if we have faith as small as a mustard seed, we can move mountains. And do you know why? Because it's not the size of your faith that matters. It's the size of the God you believe in. If you're going through a tough time, if you feel alone, tired, worn out, I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. You're going to make it. Not because everything will magically fix itself overnight, but because there's a force inside you that is greater than the pain, greater than the fear, greater than the doubt. That force is called faith. Don't give up. Keep believing. All of heaven moves for someone who has faith. If this message touched your heart, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this today. And in the comments, write, "I choose to believe." Let's start a wave of faith in the comments. You are not alone, because as long as there is faith, there is hope. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. Share this video with someone who needs to hear these words today. And write in the comments, "I choose to believe." Let's spread faith, hope, and strength. Together, we are stronger.